Hi, I'm Ruchi. I'm one of the student assistants for the honors program this summer. We noticed a little bit of confusion regarding the whole registration process, so hopefully this video will clarify some information that you need to know and just kind of give you more ways to be prepared for the beginning of this semester, which is coming up quickly. So to start off with, I wanted to introduce you guys to the Georgia Tech catalog. So if you go to catalog.gatech.edu, and hit enter, you will come up with this kind of page. Then it has a list of all of the programs that Georgia Tech offers as a school. I'm going to kind of walk you through the mechanical engineering curriculum because that's what I'm most familiar with, and you can relate it to the major you're interested in and follow along. So I'm looking for mechanical engineering in this list, so I'm getting a Bachelor of Science, and then this will have a blurb about the school, and then concentrations, and these are all like the specific kind of threads of mechanical engineering that you can do if you want. We're looking at the general one right now, and it has a blurb about, the general mechanical engineering curriculum, and then requirements. So here is what I wanted to show you guys. All of these requirements are classes that I have to take before I graduate. And it's basically just one big list, and every single major has one of these on the course catalog. And as you scroll down, then down here there's a blurb about like various nuances with this program and what you have to take together, what you can't take, what you should take, and stuff like that. So now you kind of have a baseline, a place to get started. These are the classes you need to take, and usually you start with, the core curriculum, like your A to G credits, and then you get into your major requirements after that. So this is a resource that you should have. I would suggest bookmarking this, just kind of give yourself a folder with all of your registration information. The next resource I wanted to show you was DegreeWorks. So if you go to DegreeWorks.gatech.edu, you will come up with this webpage right here. You hit login right underneath Buzz, and you log in. Make sure you use your Georgia Tech ID information. It's the same for all of the portals, and it's the same for all of the information you use to log in here will be the same information you use to log into every single Georgia Tech resource from here on out. And then here you will get kind of a list of all of the information. And here you'll kind of get a nice view of what is going on in every aspect of your Georgia Tech education. So up in the top left corner, you'll find your student ID, the degree you're looking for, your classification, and everything like that. And then as you scroll down a little, it'll have more of the same information. And I've blurred out all of this just so that, it's... So I've blurred out all of my information, but you should be able to see all of yours. And if you scroll down a little bit, this is where it kind of gets interesting. So everything in blue are all the classes that I'm either taking or registered for right now. So this includes summer 2016 and fall 2016. I've already registered for fall classes. And then if you scroll down some more, it has all of the credits that you have and all the credits that you need to take. So anything with a green check is done, and anything with a red box is still to be completed. I really like this resource because it is pretty easy to figure out, like, okay, I still need 6 credits in humanities courses, so I'll have to take those, otherwise I will not graduate, and it kind of goes through and tells you exactly what you need and exactly what you've done, and it has everything that you need for your major as well. So that's that. I would highly, highly recommend using this resource and just checking back at it like while you're registering and checking back after grades have come out, because you can check your GPA and your major GPA and your normal GPA and stuff like that. So that's pretty helpful. I would also recommend bookmarking this resource for your own benefit. It's often hard to keep track of all of the resources that Georgia Tech has, so definitely make a folder that has all these things in it. It'll definitely help you on the long run. In terms of registering, you know what classes you have to take, but you don't know what order to take them in. So one helpful thing that a lot of schools here do is they make flowcharts of all the information that you need to register. So if I go to, so if I Google my school, so that's mechanical engineering at Georgia Tech, right? I just Google it, and bam, first one, me.gatech.edu. Then you go, I think, academics, undergraduate program, and curriculum. So then for us, they have this handy dandy PDF. Let's just wait for it to load, and it will have all of the classes you need to take, and it gives you like an outline for what order you should take those classes in. You don't have to follow this order, but I think it's helpful to just have kind of what they expect you to do every single time. Of course, a lot of you guys will be coming in with some amount of AP credit. So I did AP English, I had Chem credit, I had Calc 1 credit. So I could essentially just cross off all of these boxes during registration. So I knew that, okay, I need to take linear algebra, I need to take Calc 2, I need to take computer science, and stuff like that. So definitely look to see if your school has this information. It is very, very helpful for you, and definitely keep a printout of this while you're registering. So at Facet, you have the option of either going to your major advising session or the honors advising session. When I was at Facet, I went to both. So I kind of got some background on what I need to take and what order is best to take it in. So there's some classes here that are pretty nasty if you take them together. So it kind of gave some advice on that behalf. And then afterwards I went to the honors program advising session, and I got more one-on-one help on how to register, and kind of it was a little bit more personal there. So that was definitely something that was nice. But they actually gave me a printout of this at my major advising session, so I didn't have to have a printout. But this is just kind of, if you just want to get an idea of what's going on, then this is a good thing to look for your school. And the last kind of resource I wanted to show you guys was Courseoff. So if you go to Courseoff.com, this is not a Georgia Tech website at all. You click on Georgia Institute of Technology, so Courseoff, and then all this stuff kind of pops up. This is the classes I'm taking this semester. I use Courseoff to schedule. Most people do. So I'll walk you through how to make a new schedule. So for you, it'll be primary schedule. I'm going to make a new alternative. And then, so what do? So let's say you want to take English. So you type in English, and then you go 1102, and then let's say you want to take the honors program section at 205. So you just click on that box, and it's in your schedule. Granted, this is not actually registering for the course, it's just so that you can kind of see what's going on. And you can pick pretty colors while you're at it. And then, let's say I want to take an environmental science class. Okay, let's say I want to take an environmental science class. So actually, this is saying that I can't take this class and this specific honors program section at the same time. So I take this honors program section. So now on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm in this, and then on Mondays from 12 to 3, I'm in that class. And then let's say I want to take ME 1770. That's a fun class. So I don't want to do 8 a.m. So let's take this 11:05 section. Oh, it looks like I have one 8 a.m. It's not too bad. And then English, and then math, linear algebra, and you just kind of keep building your schedule like this. So you need to kind of figure out what you want to do and what time you want to do it at. And from there you can kind of build like, okay, so right now I'm waking up at 11 on 3 days, 8 a.m. one day, and then Friday I don't have class till 5. Maybe that's not the best schedule. Maybe I want everything to be more compact. So that way I only have class from 10 to 3 and then one class and stuff like that. I know a couple people who have managed to schedule things so that they have all of Friday off and they get 3-day weekends every weekend. So you can just kind of play around with it. I would suggest you get yourself at least 2 alternatives for the semester when you walk in. And you don't have to have the same set of 4 or 5 classes every single time. And then when it goes to registering, you just click register, and then it has all these numbers right here. These numbers are called CRN numbers, and you don't have to use them to register, but what you do is you go to Buzzport. Some of this next information might be blocked for you guys because it'll only open up after time. I'm not sure. Generate a custom layout, great. Home. There's a registration button over here. And then you go student services, financial aid, registration. Oh wait, one thing. Student records is where your grades are, kind of helpful. Registration, and then you can add or drop classes. Of course, fall's registration is closed for right now, but summer's is still open, so I can show you what to do. You click summer, and usually right here is where you can register for the next semester. You just put the CRN numbers in the little box that's here, and then you hit register and it's done. So these are kind of the CRN numbers of the classes I'm taking right now. You can also go registration, look up classes, summer 2016. Let's see, what was I taking? English, course search, English 1102, and you can kind of register for them. So when it says C here, that means it's complete. That class is full. This is the capacity. This is how many have registered, and this is how many are remaining. So you can kind of see where people are registering. So you can no longer sign up for this specific English class, but you can sign up for the rest of them. This is, of course, for summer. In fall, they will offer many, many more classes than what's offered in the summer. Okay, so that's kind of my registration spiel. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments below. Regarding registration, I just wanted to note that don't get too attached to your schedule or the classes you want to take, because chances are you won't get something that you want. These classes fill up really, really quickly, and your time ticket and what time you start registering and all that really makes a difference in terms of whether you get the classes you want or not. And you all are walking in with fewer credits than the rest of us, so you guys will be the last people to register. So don't get too attached. And also, don't stress too much about this whole process. There'll be people at Facet to help you and guide you. So if you have any questions, you can also ask them there. A lot of people walk in with nothing, and they still end up having a successful registration process. Also, how registration works is that there's a phase 1 and a phase 2. Everyone who's not a freshman has already done phase 1, so they've already registered for their classes. When you guys go to Facet, you'll get phase 1, and then after phase 1 is over, there'll be a phase 2. So that'll be right before classes start in August to, I think, usually 2 weeks into classes. And at that point, you can continue to register for classes, or you can switch out and drop and add classes. So oftentimes, if you don't get what you want during phase 1, you'll be able to get it during phase 2. So thank you for listening to this video, and it was kind of long. Hope you guys learned something, and if I was unclear or if you need any help on anything, please let me know. I will try my very best to answer your questions as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a nice day.